Live. What's going on, guys? Welcome in another episode here. Gogi breakdowns. We got, as you see, a little background drop there. Pig City. We're not wearing it. We're displaying it for you. That's a T-shirt you can get there monthly as subscribers, guys. Yeah, we got Pig City going on right now. I got had a free weekly membership I just gave out there, guys. It was who won it? Cloud there. Cloud, congratulations, Cloud there. He got the week free of picks. It's a good time too, guys, because we're 13-6 right now in January, plus 8.21 units, all documented too on my page. So it's been a good time right now, guys, to sign up and get on some winners. Also 40% off if you recommend any of your friends there. Little promo I got going on. And then, like I said, I do NHL and AHL hockey there, guys. So we got what we got going on. Like I said, 13-6, up 8.21 units in January. So we're off to a nice little run here. Free plays have been doing just as well. I got some juicy ones here too, guys. Some nice money lines. I've got 5 total free plays. And what do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total client plays. So I wasn't shy here. The more I looked at this card, the more I liked it, especially the later games. So let's get right into it here, guys. 11 games, NHL style. First one on the docket here, we're looking at, feel free to throw in any questions there too, guys. I'll get right at it. New Jersey Devils, the New York Rangers. I guess, Blackwood is going to be going. He's coming off, actually, guys, a little dentist issue there. He had to get something removed, I guess. One of the beat writers was saying. So it wasn't 100% if he was going to go, but it looks like Blackwood probably is going to go. Even if he is going, I don't think he's going to be 100%, or at least as dialed as he could be. So I think the over is live, guys. That's the first free play I'm looking at here. New Jersey Devils, New York Rangers. Both of the power plays too, guys. 2 of 3 in January, so they're scoring the power play. One little issue you could say is both teams are not allowing any penalty kill goals, so their PKs have been really good. With that being said, 11 of 12 for the Rangers have gone to the over. That's insane, guys. You've been taking overs with the Rangers at 6. You're 11. You've won 11, only lost 1. And that's a good money maker right there. And they got 3 healthy goalies. I'm looking at Lundqvist going for the Rangers. Not 100% confirmation, but from the beat writers, from what I've seen from the beat writers, guys, I think Lundqvist is going to be going today. So I think the overs lie. Even the Rangers money line, I know they were the favorite. Let me just get the phone out here, guys. Yeah, we got the Toronto Maple Leafs here, guys, rocking the old I forget what you call these things, the parkas or whatever you call them. It's minus 20 outside here today, so it's a real chilly one. But anyway, I'm looking at the Rangers here, guys, and the New Jersey Devils. Like I said, I like the over 6, if anything here. Minus 115, I do like that. I would have thought it would be a 6.5 by now, which it very well could be, guys. I'm going to pull up the SBR odds right now. Let's see what we got. Recommend that too, guys. If you don't already know, sbrodds.com. You can get all the latest line updates. All the sports books are available to you there. So let's see what we got here on the money line. So many games. College basketball. All right, on to this game. New Jersey. Yeah, it's minus 149, guys. That's pretty high for the Rangers. I don't love. I think the over is the best look there, guys. That is a free play I'm going to be giving out. So the over 6, minus 115. I found that at Bookmaker about an hour and a half ago. I just want to see if that is available, guys. I don't want to give it a pick that's not right for the taking. So let's see what we got here. Total, come on, 6.5 plus money. Let's see. Yeah, Bookmaker still got 115 for what I'm seeing, guys. So let's run with that first play there. Put a check mark beside that puppy, hopefully. New Jersey Devils, New York Rangers over. On to the next play here, guys. Edmonton, Montreal. I do have a client play on the side. I'm looking at Smith. He is going again. Price is healthy. Not so much healthy, but fresh. Lindgren went last game there, guys. They're a very depleted team right now, Montreal, but there's been really good signs. I've been watching some videos about from the beat writers, even local reporters, and Gallagher, he's ready to go pretty much. Unless the trainers or the medical staff hold him back, Gallagher's going to go tonight. Edmonton's rolling, coming off that really good win against Toronto there, guys. They got a little break too. Smith, they're giving it to Smith again. A little issue with Edmonton. Both teams, really. They're 1 for 3 in the power play, Edmonton in January, 1 for 4 Montreal. Montreal's got a really good PK as well right now, 4 for 4 in January, where Edmonton's 1 for 3. 3 of 4 to the under 2 for Montreal. That's been without Gallagher and Armia. A lot of those key offensive players still without Armia. But if Gallagher comes back, the over's got to be live here, guys. I was hoping he'd get a 5.5. That was really, I was getting greedy there. But over 6 minus 109, I think that's very live for you. Got a client play on the side. Yeah, let's move on to the next one here. Game number 3, another 7 o'clock matchup here. It's going to be a good one. I got Arizona, Tampa Bay. First of a back-to-back for Arizona. They're going to be playing Carolina tomorrow. So 2 tough games, go from Tampa Bay all the way up to Carolina, 2 tough opponents. Hill's going to be going tonight. I'd be looking at Prosvedov if Ranta or Kemper do not come back. Anyway, Aiden Hill, he's a really good goalie there, guys. Coming out of Tucson, Arizona. He showed himself against Florida, held them in the game. A little iffy, just like Shesterkin in the first period there, guys. But I think Arizona, that's another free play here for you guys. Plus 171. That line's a little off, in my opinion. 2 for 3 in the power play for Arizona. 3 for 3 in the PK. Great numbers right there. Tampa Bay, they're no slouch themselves. They're 3 of 4 in the PK, 1 of 4 in the power play. Power play numbers could be a lot better. I just think if you just think about the way these teams have been playing, the line shouldn't be this lopsided, in my opinion there, guys. So, yeah, 3 of 3 to the over as well for Arizona. So I do think the over could be live. Tampa Bay's coming off that 9-goal performance. It's not going to be that easy. Vancouver and Arizona are 2 complete different teams. So I think Arizona here, guys, that's going to be another free play number 2 for you on the money line, plus 171 at Bet Online. I got a little half unit play on that one there, guys. So that's going to be free play number 2 for you there. Arizona on the money line. What else do I have here? One of the better road teams as well. Goalie issues, but I do like Aiden Hill. And then for Tampa Bay, it's their second home game after a 3-game road trip there, which was successful. But they've been outshot in every one of those games there, guys. So I don't like that stat for Tampa Bay either. Other than their last game against Vancouver, where they did outshoot Vancouver. But previous to that, guys, they hadn't looked too good, even though they beat up teams like Montreal and Ottawa. Arizona is going to be a tough opponent. Lines off. Let's jump on that. Anyway, moving on to the next pick here, Vancouver, Florida. This is a tough game here, guys. They got blown away last matchup there, Vancouver. Markstrom, tough outing there. He allowed 6 goals on 21 shots. That's not like him. I do think he's going to bounce back here, guys. It's going to be it's going to be the second game of the road trip. Another thing I have, though, is I'm not impressed by the third periods from Vancouver. They're going up against a Florida team, guys. They're not that good on defense by any means. 2 of 4 in the PK. That's okay. It's their second home game after a long road trip as well. They've been outshot they've outshot every opponent in January, so that is a good stat for Florida. That just makes you want to take an over here, guys. They've been scoring, Florida as well. Like I said, outshooting their opponents. 3 of 4 in the faceoffs as well. That's Florida. Florida, you can't. It's hard not to take Florida here, but after that really tough loss from Vancouver, there, guys, I gotta look Florida if anything in regulation and the over 6.5. Guys, got any questions? Like I said, throw them in there. But yeah, I just think Vancouver, they're a great hockey team. Elias Pettersson, he's Dangle City. Can't stop that guy. Markstrom. Is he going to have a bounce back game? If you're down in Florida too, is your mind really on hockey? I don't know. I just think Florida's going to be a tough beat here at home, guys. I think the over 6.5, it's a little rich, but I wouldn't be taking an under here. On to the next matchup here, guys. We got Winnipeg, Boston. This is the second client play here on the side. Looking at the total, Winnipeg, Boston, Brossois in net. Hellebuck's been the man of the hour. He's faced one of the most amount of shots all year, one of the better save percentages as well. Brossois is going to be in tough. He's no Hellebuck. What else do I have here, guys? Coming off a hard-fought battle against Toronto as well. That's Winnipeg, back-to-back game here tonight. I'd have to be thinking over, looking at the total. They're 4 of 4, scoring 5 more goals as well. That's Winnipeg, so they are scoring. It's going to be their 4th road game in a row for Winnipeg as well. Tough spot for these guys. But with that being said, Boston, they haven't been winning that much in January. They are, though, 3 of 3 on the power play and 2 of 3 in the penalty kill. So those are good stats there, guys. What else do I have here? Yeah, just tough spot for Winnipeg, and it's their backup. So I'd have to look at an over here, guys. Over 6. Let me just check SBR odds here, see what we got going on. Yeah, over 6 minus 101. I'd recommend that one. Over 6. And I do expect no confirmation but I think Halak might go. I know Rask went last game just because they do that back and forth situation, but Rask or Halak, guys, I feel a lot better with either one of those over Brossoit. So I think the over is very live here. Over 6, got a client play on the side. Moving on to the next matchup here, guys. I almost made this a client play. I just said, you know what, let's make it a free play. I think Buffalo is live here. What do I have here? They're 2-2 in the PK. They haven't played much in January, guys. They've only played 2 games. This is their 3rd game in January, where most teams are playing their 5th, 4th game. So they are fresh. They've been playing a lot better even without Olofsson, guys. Won 3-2 against Florida and Edmonton, 2 pretty damn good teams. They're going on the road now up against a St. Louis team that's 2-3 in the power play. So those are good stats. They'll be tested on the PK, that perfect PK they have. 2nd game of a 5-game homestand for St. Louis. This under really feels very live as well, guys. I wouldn't shy away from an under 5.5, but I think Buffalo, again, at this, what do you have here? Plus 180. Yeah, plus 180 on Buffalo, guys. That's too much value to not take, because if Buffalo, or same with Arizona, won and you weren't on them, plus 171, 180, guys, you got to jump on those when you can, because you hit all these minus 101s, 120s, you'll lose a couple, especially in the long run. They're going to eat you up alive. They will. So you got to get these plus money when you can. So let's jump on Buffalo here, guys. That's another free play for you. Free play number 3 on the money line, plus 180, and I wouldn't shy away from an under 5.5. I just think this is going to be a tough. It's just Buffalo's been playing so much more of they've been playing to unders, and all marks in net on the road, a little bit of a question mark. But I just think the line's up. Binghamton is a hell of a goalie, but his numbers haven't been lights out either, guys. So let's rock with St. Louis, with Buffalo here at plus 180. On to the next matchup here. We're looking at 8:30 p.m. Nashville Predators and your Chicago Blackhawks. This is a client play on the side, so we'll jump right to the total. Got to look over here, guys. Nashville's penalty kills 0 for 4. Chicago's 1 for 3. Just not good numbers. Nashville is 3 of 4 in the power play. Chicago 1 of 3. Strome is going to be out too. They're without Dylan Strome. That's a big part of Chicago's offense, but they got a lot of pieces too in Rockford's call up in their AHL system right now, guys. So I wouldn't. I don't see why Chicago can't score. And also, you're going up against an 0 for 4 penalty kill. So they've allowed goals left, right, and center. Nashville. They've had a game of practice under new coach Hines there, so that will help them. But just defensive issues there. Fabry and Alice is out. That's for Nashville, 2 key defensive players. So tough part of the schedule as well for Nashville here. 7th road game Sorry, let me try this again. This is their 7th road game out of 8 games. So they've had 1 home game in their last 8 games, or they're going to. So it's just a tough spot in the schedule here, guys. I think the over is very live. Side, I do have a client play. 6.5 plus 102, baby. Mine, bet online. Let's roll with that one there. Crawford's going to be in net. I thought Lehner would go. He apparently wanted to start, but they're giving it to Crawford. So that just makes me like the over even more. In net for Nashville, Saros. I just think Saros should go back and forth. You should call up one of these goalies, in my opinion, from Milwaukee, the Admirals guys, the AHL affiliate. That's Grosnick or Ingram. Grosnick, I'd recommend a lot more. But anyway, Saros should be going. Don't love these goalies by any means. Over 6.5. On to the next matchup here, guys. 9 p.m. This is game number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Game number 8 here. Minnesota, Calgary. Looking at Stalock and versus Rittich. 2-2 on the power play for Minnesota. Is this another? What do we have? This is a free play for you guys. I'm looking at the over 6 on Minnesota Calgary here. Like I was saying, 2-2 on the power play for Minnesota. They're a healthy team, getting a lot more healthy. Koivu, Spurgeon, these guys are coming back right now, guys. Only their 3rd game, similar to Buffalo. I think Minnesota is very live as well, guys, and the over. I know a lot of people are probably looking at Calgary in this game, but just like I said, scoring on the power play. They are 0 for 2 on the PK, so they are allowing goals. Question is Stalock. But what do I have here? Rittich is very up and down. I just think the line's off again. I would recommend Minnesota as well. But the way these two teams are trending, guys, I think the over 6, what do we got here? Minus 104. Yeah, that's very live. That's another free play for you. I only want to – these free plays, guys, they're close to being client plays, but they just don't make the cut. So I really like the card today the more I went into it. So we have 5 free plays I'm giving out to you, and the ones I really like that I put a good little penny down, especially the way I've been rolling in the NHL, are the client plays, which there are 5 of them. So let's move on to the next matchup here. Like I said, Minnesota Calgary over 6. Let's cash that ticket. 10 p.m. here. We're looking at LA Kings, Vegas, back-to-back for the LA Kings. Campbell should be going. Quick went last night. Campbell, he's been up and down all year. It's just a tough spot here going up against a Vegas team that needs wins, guys. They're going on a goddamn 8-road game trip here. Buffalo, Ottawa, Montreal, they're going to be going up, down, left, right. So they really need to get some wins here. They got 2 more home games versus easy opponents. LA Kings, in my opinion, Columbus Blue Jackets, because it's going to be their last game of their road trip out west. So they really need to get this win. Will it happen? I'm not too sure. It's going to be tough because just LA, they are 2 for 3 in the penalty kill. I think the under is live here, guys. I have a client play on the side. Vegas is 2 for 3 in the power play, but they're also 0 for 3 in the penalty kill. I just don't think the Kings are going to have their legs under them tonight. I think if they do win this game, it's going to go to the under. Same with Vegas. If Vegas wins this game, it's going to go to the under. They've been playing to the overs so much lately. I just don't think that it's going to be a high-scoring game here, guys. Under 6, -115. I was close to making that a client play as well, but I like this side a little bit better here. So let's move on to the second last game here. We're looking at Dallas, Anaheim. Anaheim, what do I got here? No questions? That's all right, guys. I'm almost done the card. 2 more games. It's only been, 15 minutes, so we'll do at least a 20-minute episode show here, guys, for episode 3. Yeah, let's get on the second last game here. Dallas is also on a back-to-back. 3 of 3 on the power play, 2 of 3 on the penalty kill this month. So that's damn good stats right there. I have a client play on the total, so I'm going to jump right to the side. I do like Dallas, -125 bet online. A little high with the money line, but I've been watching Anaheim play, guys. They're just defensive issues right now, big time. 1 for 3 on the penalty kill, 1 for 3 on the power play. Like I said, 4 for 4 overs are the last 4 games, so they're over trending. Just giving up too many goals at the moment I have down here. Dallas, they're playing solid right now. Klingberg's going to be out, which does hurt one of their left wingers. Anaheim also, I haven't even got to the injury stats here, but where are we here? Because this is a big one here. Klingberg and Silverberg. Sorry, Klingberg defenseman and Silverberg is the winger for Anaheim. Those are 2 key players right there. It's gonna just, for me, in my opinion, it's gonna make Dallas. Dallas should still be okay in my their forwards. Anaheim, they called up Spurgeon. The more I look into this game, I don't love Dallas, but I want to give it as a free play. I care about these free plays for you guys. I like my total even better here. That's a client play, though. I can't give this one out, guys. I don't love it, but I would recommend Dallas. I'm not going to give it as a free play. Keep it to the 4 right now. Last game of the night here, guys. Columbus, San Jose. I've had a tough read on Columbus. I can't lie to you. Merzlikins is going to go again tonight. They're only 1 for 4 on the power play. That is Columbus, 3 of 4 penalty kill. You got to look at I was thinking the under, because you got 4 of 4 penalty kill as well for San Jose. So both teams are not allowing power play goals. One issue would be San Jose is scoring a little bit, 3 of 4 on the power play. So yeah, I have done over 5.5 here, guys. As much as I want to take an under, you can't give a 5.5 to San Jose right now. It is their last game, 3rd game of a 4-game road trip. Sorry, not the last game for Columbus, but their 2nd last game of a road trip. Historically, they do lead to unders. I just think the line's a little bit off here. If it was 6, I have check mark to the under, but over 5.5 is -101 here. I bet online, so I like that one a little. I like that a lot better, guys. Even San Jose on the money line. I do know Logan Couture is out. As much as Couture's, Logan's a great player, but they still have a lot more offensive pieces. Columbus, they've been playing a lot easier defense with the Anaheim Ducks and the LA Kings. You're now going up against San Jose. They have a 3-headed monster on the DN there. So Jones is fresh as well. San Jose is very live, in my opinion. I want to take the under. The total, I guess, is a real toss-up, guys, because I want to take the under at 6, but at 5.5 and -101, I'm going to take the over there. I'm not going to give it out, but I probably will have a little play on that over. San Jose as well on the money line. But yeah, that's the whole card there, guys. I'm not going to go on about nothing. That's pretty much all I got there for you. I'll go over the free plays for you as well if you're just tuning in. Arizona money line plus 171. The over 6. New York Rangers, New Jersey Devils minus 115. Buffalo Sabres on the money line plus 180. That's a nice juicy price too. And the fourth free play is going to be Minnesota Calgary over 6 minus 104. You know what? Let's add a fifth one here. I think Minnesota is going to win this game tonight too, guys. I didn't give it out as a client play or anything, but at plus, what do I have here? 140 Bovada. I think that's live. So there's 5 free plays for you there, guys. If you want to get into the client plays, check all the links below. You can see all the records, all the good stuff I got going on there. And yeah, I appreciate all the retweets from all, OG Wham, everyone else, Vegas Crusher, Chris Edge, can't forget about you, Chris. Everyone else there. Appreciate all the support, guys. And we'll be back again for episode 4 Saturday, action-packed, baby. AHL, NHL. We'll be going about over 27, 26 games. It's crazy. So look forward to that. Crushing the markets. I continue to do that. I plan to do that. And put money in your pockets, guys. Let's roll into tomorrow with some more money than we did today. And thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll catch you on Saturday. Cheers.